Hello everybody, Charlie's Cards here, Texas style. A little bit of hot Atlanta too. Tonight I bring to the table the hammer, hammering Hank Aaron, underrated. So over the last year, I've been blessed to begin my collection of all the Hank Aaron cards. I want to run a series of at least one of every year of the cards that he has. Obviously, when you get into the 50s, it gets a little expensive, but I've done my best. So this is a beginning stage. Someday I hope to finish it, and when I do, I'll be happy to share with everybody. I just wanted to share some of the stuff that I picked up over the last year. This I got recently. Went to a card store in Arizona and picked this up for $5. April 15th, 1974. So he hit his 715th on April 8th. And what's pretty neat about his is he actually got the ball back because he hit it to center field and it went in the relievers bullpen there, the relievers area, and one of the relief pitchers, Mr. House, got it and ran it to him and gave him the ball. So, I mean, you've heard stories about guys having to pay $1 million, autographs, all this kind of stuff. Well, Hank got his, because he was a generous man. He was full of integrity. He was a good guy. And he was one heck of a ball player. So I just wanted to share. This is one of the 1974 Topps cards, and this is the one that's got the Hank Aaron special. In other words, it's got all of his years. I believe it's got 5 card series of all the cards. It starts off with his rookie card, which I don't have. So anyway. Most total bases lifetime 6,424 total bases. Most seasons 30 home runs 15. Most seasons 20 home runs 19. Most seasons consecutive 20 19. Most sacrifice flies 111. So these are all Hank Aaron's major league records. I don't know how many of them still stand today. I know that back in 1974, we've had a lot of baseball since. So curious, but I just wanted to share this just as an idea of what it's like to be, a fan of Hank Aaron. Most bases on balls, intentional, 282. Most long hits, lifetime, 1,393. Most seasons, 100 or more RBIs, 15. Most seasons consecutive 100 or more, 13, tied. Most home runs in a season at age 37, 47. Most home runs a season at age 39, 40. Most seasons leading league in total bases, 8. Most seasons 300 or more total bases, 15. Most seasons 100 or more extra bases on long hits, 19. Most seasons consecutive 100 or more EB on long hits, extra bases, 19. Most seasons, 150 or more games, 14. Most home runs for one club, 713. Hank Aaron's major league records. This is card number 2, the Topps 74 series. So let's start off with this one here. This is a reprint, but this is Hank Aaron 1952. I'll let you read it. Indianapolis Clowns. Hank Aaron. He played shortstop. 1952 Indianapolis Clowns from Mobile, Alabama. This talented young infielder from Mobile is the newest member of the Indianapolis Clowns Negro Baseball Club. Really? Indianapolis Clowns. That's crazy. Henry's talent was discovered early. He was given a tryout by the Brooklyn Dodgers in 1949 at the age of 15. At Mobile's Central High School, Henry was a star in both baseball and football. Last season he played for the Mobile Black Bears semi-pro team, earning $3 per game. So this is a Coco Chew card. Hank Aaron, shortstop, 1952, Indianapolis Clowns. How would that fly nowadays? Wouldn't. So these are the postcards. They came perforated. This is a really good example. They came perforated on the box of Post cereal. So this is card number 107 from 1961, Hank Aaron. Look at its size, 6 feet, 170 pounds. This is 1961. This is another example. This is hand cut. So the person hand cut the edges where the other one was perforated and they were able to rip perforation perfect. This is another hand cut example. This is a 1962. So what I did was on the corner of all these cards, I wrote the year of the card so that I could better keep track of which ones I got and which ones I don't. So there's only 4 of these and I got all of them. 63, Hank. And the backs are all blank. So those are the Post cereals. Now we go through my collection of Hanks. So the first one I have is a 1958. Nice example. Look at the back. Look at the amount of information on the back. Put me in, Hank. Hank was the bat star of the 57 series. Yeah. Beautiful card. Love the green background. Got the little Indian down at the bottom. Milwaukee Braves. '59. Still the Milwaukee Braves. Got a different little Indian down there at the bottom. That wouldn't go on very long. That looks like a Heritage. We've seen Heritage look like this, haven't we? Yep. '59. Here's a 1959 Topps insert. Baseball Thrills, Aaron Club's World Series homer. So it was tied in late into the inning, and a guy got on base, and Hank Aaron batted him in, and they won the series. I believe that was the first time the Braves had won the World Series. A '59 insert. Nice card, but really hard to find centered. Really hard. 1960. There's the Laughing Indian down there in the left-hand corner again. So I also keep track of how much I paid for the card so that when I go to, release them again, I'll know, what I gave for it so that I can hopefully increase my my gain, make some money off it. 1960 Topps. Obviously all these are Topps. 1961 Topps. Hank Aaron. Outfield. Card 415. Milwaukee Braves still. Here's home run leaders for 1962. Look at this class of superstars. Hank Aaron, Frank Robinson, Willie Mays, Ernie Banks, Orlando Cepeda. Willie Mays is on top. Hank Aaron's got the most grand slams at 3. National League home run. Cool card. 1964 Topps. That's a beautiful condition. 1964 Topps. Blank on the bottom. I need to look into that. Why is that blank? Here's an insert from 1964. 63 home run leaders. Hank Aaron, Willie McCovey, Willie Mays, and Orlando Cepeda. Hank's again on the top for Grand Slams, and Aaron overtakes Mays with 44. McCovey's tied with him for 44. Mays 38. Cepeda, Howard, White. Look at all the home runs. '66 Topps. No frills in that series. Just straight up player, team, position, and then all good stuff on back. 6 feet, 180 pounds. 1967 Topps. Pretty cool card. The greenback. When one speaks of superstars, Hank's name is always mentioned. The fabulous veteran reached a milestone in his career on April 20th, 1966, when he cracked out his 399th and 400th Major League home run against the Phillies. So he's got 400 in 1967. So 67 and 54, that's when he started, 67 and 54. There's a 1968 Topps, Hank Aaron. Now they're the Atlanta Braves. Atlanta Braves. Atlanta Braves. Oh, looks like 65 or 66. They went to Atlanta. Here's an insert from 68. This is the All-Star puzzle. I was just looking at this when I pull them out of my box. I need to look into that. I got the 69. I need to look in the 68 puzzles. Hank Aaron puzzle. I need to see who's the puzzle on the puzzles. All right, so his is RBI leaders. Orlando, Bob Clemente, Hank Aaron. '69 Topps, Atlanta Braves. Still got the Laughing Indian on there. Milwaukee, 1965. In 66, they became Atlanta. Okay. 1970 Topps, Hank Aaron. Looks like he's signing a ball, maybe. Henry Louis Aaron. One of the few times his full name is actually on a card there. There's the Sporting News insert. Hank Aaron, 69 was the 14th year in which Hank has scored 100 or more runs. That breaks Lou Gehrig's record of 13 years. He broke Babe Ruth, Lou Gehrig's records. He doesn't look too happy there. 1971 tops Hank Aaron. 1972 tops Hank Aaron. The back of that. There's an in-action. I thought these are pretty cool for the 72 series. This was like an in-action insert. All the big stars all had in-action inserts. Aparicio. 1973. Look at his at-bats. 10,926 at-bats. Wow. 1973 Hank Aaron. Here's the 74 Hank. All new home run king. Getting up there. 74. 54. So 20 years. Been in the league 20 years. And he breaks the record. Took him 20 years of baseball. 54 to 74. 20 years to hit 715 home runs. There's the inserts that I showed you earlier. There's the different years there. More of the one that I got the 58 and the 59, and I got the 61. I got the 60. There's an iconic card. This is where he is now a designated hitter for the Brewers. So after he broke the record, he was traded to the Brewers. Now he's got 733 home runs. Look at his batting average, 310. That ain't too shabby. You got up here 355. Sheesh. I believe that's the year that he got MVP. 1975 tops. $1975. 74 highlight card is one of the inserts for the NL All-Star outfield. This is actually a Hank Aaron card, so it's interesting. Aaron sets homer. 76 record breakers. Most runs batted in lifetime. Milwaukee Brewers. 2,262. He had broke Lou Gehrig's and then Babe Ruth's. So he surpassed some of the greatest hitters of all time. Ted Williams, Mel Ott, Willie Mays, Jimmy Fox, Stan Musial, Ty Cobb, Lou Gehrig, Babe Ruth, and Hank Aaron for the most runs batted in. You can go all the way down to the bottom. I think every single one of these guys, except for one or two that I see, are in the Hall of Fame. Starts down at the bottom, works its way to the top. Why is Hank Aaron so underrated in the hobby? I don't know. Look at this. I thought this was crazy. I just bought this, just looked at it, and my jaw dropped. Total bases, 6,172. Figure that out. Divide that by 4 and figure out how many times he went around the bags. Again, Honus Wagner, Jimmy Fox, Mel Ott, Lou Gehrig, Trish Speaker, Babe Ruth, Ty Cobb, Willie Mays, Stan Musial, Hank Aaron. Look at that list. They're all in the Hall of Fame. And again, who's at the top? Mr. Underrated. Quiet. Yep. 6,000. And this is my last one. This is a 1985 reprint. This is a Circle K card. I thought was pretty cool. Thought I'd share with you. Hank Aaron. 1954 to 1976. 755 home runs. 2,297 RBIs and a batting average of .305. 1957 NL MVP Award. 1985 Circle K card. And with that, I'll close. I give my props to the man, Hammer and Hank. I appreciate the time you've given me tonight, folks. So give me a thumbs up. Give me a comment if you really appreciated this. I'm a growing channel. I love what I'm doing, so I'm going to keep it up. Tomorrow I'm going to bring to the table another Hall of Famer. So until then, Charlie's Cards, over and out. Thank you.